Welcome back to MGTV Morning Glory here on 96 FM, and here outside the Media Cafe we have Paul Markham, who's been demonstrating some of the electrical products a bit earlier on, but right now we're going to go on to safety and also first aid. Show us what you got.
Well, basically, I've been in Thailand 20 odd years, and the thing always amazes me is at how expensive normal things which in England we take for granted are.
Yeah.
You know? And first aid kits. They're so expensive in Thailand.
Yeah.
So I decided that we would introduce a whole range of first aid kits at a budget price for people.
Well, I think everybody should have one, shouldn't they, really?
I think it is, yes.
It's an essential item to have at the home.
Every home,
or
office,
business.
workplace, studio, recording studio.
Okay, so they come in different, I can see different sizes here.
Yes.
What do they contain?
Every one of them contains emergency blankets, a thermometer, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, plus the plasters, the bandages.
Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? Is there somebody in there who'll give you mouth-to-mouth?
You stick that against your lips and...
Okay, there's a little blue thing.
Indeed.
For our radio listeners, can you just explain that? I've never seen one of those.
It's a plastic device that you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
And so you don't actually have to touch the other person's lips.
I see.
And then you can save their life, possibly.
Wow. Do you know what? I've not seen one of those before. That's amazing. So that's in every kit, is it?
Indeed. I mean, as an example, this large kit here, in Thailand, the normal price for something this size box with about 80 pieces inside is about 550 to 600 baht.
Right.
And this one's got 150 items in it, and it's 420 baht.
Wow.
So we think we're doing a good
now, the large one over there, I can see you've got a safety jacket.
Yes, that's a car emergency breakdown kit.
That's a car emergency breakdown kit. Okay, right.
It's got a triangle with LED that lights up.
Yeah.
It's got a safety jacket.
Yeah.
It's got a European standard jump leads instead of the ones that melt every time you click them onto your battery. And first aid kit and gloves.
Yeah.
And also the emergency light.
Right. And how much would that car kit come out?
$9.90.
That's very good, isn't it? I mean,
the jump leads would cost you that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just having that peace of mind, isn't it?
Yes.
And yeah, what's this one?
This is included in it. And it's also got a hammer for breaking the glass. Just describe that
for our radio listeners.
Yep. Basically, this is an emergency flashlight with an LED main beam.
Yeah.
And it's also got LED.
Oh, so flashing. It can flash on and off.
Yeah. And also it's metal, so that you can actually attach it.
Wow, look at that.
To your car.
It's got the magnetic little base on it.
Indeed.
And you can actually attach it to anything metal and it will stick there.
And if you're trapped in your car, sadly after an accident, you can cut the seatbelt with a safety knife here.
Right.
And you can smash the window to get out with the hammer.
Very, very good. Very, very useful. All of these different kits, okay. What would you recommend for the home? Which would be the ideal one for home?
The one I'd recommend for the home is this larger one, basically, because it covers all necessities, or virtually all necessities.
Yeah.
And the other larger bag one here, which has also got a free emergency light in it, is basically for the car. You never know whether you're going to need it or somebody else is going to need it.
Is there? I can't quite see there. The small one. Is that a portable one that you can just carry around?
That's a portable one, and it's probably a little bit large for our pockets, but certainly not too large for ladies' handbags, because they seem to be able to store.
Or I'm just thinking about the motorbike.
Indeed, this is 220 baht.
Yeah, and
Again,
that wouldn't take up much room under the seat, would it?
No.
You know? That's quite useful, isn't it? Just explain what that's got in it then.
It has a thermometer, emergency blankets. It has all of the plasters, the bandages, and even rubber gloves.
Right. For any emergency situation, you might need rubber gloves.
Indeed. And we think for 220 baht, that's good value.
Very, very good. Yeah, incredible. Okay, right. We're going to take a look at in the next section.
A few things for the home,
right?
An office, which again in Thailand. You normally go to buy and they're so expensive. Why? Right. I have no idea. Okay,
we'll have a look at those in the next section. More from Paul Markham coming up. Paul Markham is here on 96 FM and MGTV, and so we've been talking about the electrical products. We talked about the first aid kits and stuff like that. Now we're going to talk about household products.
Yes, indeed.
Now, what have you got for us that can be useful around the household?
Well, You always need the odd screw or nut and bolt,
steady on,
etc.
Yeah.
And when you go to one of the proprietary hypermarkets here, you pay about 30 baht for a silly little bag
right? Yes.
of one size of screws.
Right.
So again, just maybe I'm a bit finicky, but I decided to create a hardware tower.
Yeah. You're tower crazy, you are, aren't you?
I'm tower crazy, yes.
Right.
Stacks up.
Yeah.
And then you have...
Has it got the actual screws and stuff inside?
Picture hooks.
Nails. Picture hooks?
Yes, picture hooks.
I need some picture hooks.
Amazing.
Yeah. Wow, good. That's another little useful gadget.
Under 200 baht.
Under 200 baht?
Under 200 baht.
199, that means.
199.
But that's a very good price for that. Now, these are really really cost-effective, aren't they? Buying them in packs.
Especially in Thailand, people send CDs.
We're talking now, for those on the radio, of bubble envelopes.
Bubble envelopes. And if you go to the Paisani, or the post office here in Thailand, for this 8x6, you'll pay 19 baht, probably. And if you go to Friendship or somewhere like that, you'll pay nearly 19 baht for one.
For one, yeah.
For one. So I decided to introduce a range 10 for 100 baht.
This is unbelievable.
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we also do them in a 12 by 8 and 12 by 12 size.
Again, and how useful is that?
Well, I think it's very useful. Yeah. We shall see. Yeah. But it's just one of those ideas I had for helping people in these times of hardship.
Now, what's this thing you've got behind you here? This little contraption.
Oh, yeah, that is a clothes.
I thought it was a Thai Christmas tree to start off with. But
yes, it's a clothes dryer rack.
Right.
Again, when you go to the proprietary hardware stores or the big ones here, the hypermarkets, you pay an absolute fortune for some silly plastic gadget that you just hang your clothes over. So
right now, well, this is plastic, isn't it? And just to describe it, it's a pole with protruding plastic arms on it.
Indeed, and it folds away flat. You can just put it into the corner.
That's a good part.
A lot of condominiums in Pattaya.
That's where it's going to come in useful. I was trying to think, why would you use one of these? But of course, yes, it's a space saver.
Very much a space saver.
Yeah.
Yes. And it just collapses. You just press the button, and down go the arms.
Right, and it could be used for many different things. As I say, it could be a Christmas tree. It could be you could stand it in the middle of a room and hang lights on it to spread the light out, and only have one plug box at the bottom. You see, rather than putting lights all around the room.
Yeah, we did a charity for the Rotary Club last weekend, and a baker from Bangkok. Bought some to actually show off his products. Yeah. Hanging from...
It could be a display stand.
Indeed.
Lots of uses for it. Yes. Is that it? Have we covered everything?
Basically, yes. Right. We've just opened a new showroom on the Sukhumvit.
Where is it?
It's smack opposite Index Furniture.
Oh, okay.
You know the big furniture store there?
Yeah.
There's a Universe Gym and there's an Apple Honey Cider company, and we are...
So it's on the northbound carriageway of Sukhumvit?
On the northbound carriageway on the left-hand side, near the Universe Gym. It's called the Eco Store.
Yeah.
So all of our products, the lighting products, the safety products, and these household products are there.
I think the most impressive thing is the pricing, because it's not extravagant, is it?
No. Everything we do, we try and do at a budget price.
Yeah. Yes. And very, very useful stuff.
Very useful, yes. It's been a year in the making, but now we're
has it been a struggle?
The mouldings for the Eco Savers were very, very expensive, and again, to get them exactly right, and for the CE standard, because we have them tested for international sales in Europe, etc.
Well, I think the impressive thing is, Paul, you put a lot of work into it. You travel around a lot, and you always want to make sure that the products are exactly right.
Everything we do, it has to be in my percent 100%.
Yeah.
Like the first aid kits, complete first aid kit.
Yeah.
Don't cheat somebody and sell them a box with just a few bandages and plasters.
Yeah. Make sure it's going to be... It's going to do what it's needed for when needed.
Yes.
That's the thing. Yeah. Thanks, Paul, for coming in today.
Thank you very much.
It's been great having you on again. Always nice to see you. Here. And we'll look forward to going out for something to eat sometime.
Indeed.
Cheers, Paul. My thanks go out to Paul Markham and his eco products. That guy is a total eco-maniac, isn't he? Tomorrow on the show, we've got Dan Cheeseman and his wonderful videos. shows, and talk about property and his condominium patio.com. Also, we've got a lady who's very interesting. I met her down at the Blues Factory the other day, called Lady Sticks, and she's a drummer. That's why she's called Lady Sticks. She's a lady, she uses sticks, she's a drummer, and she's worked with some very, very big names in the music business. So we look forward to meeting her tomorrow. Right now I'm going to say bye-bye to you. Have a nice day with my favourite Christmas song of this festive season, and it's Led Zeppelin.